It's time to wake up and realize you're being manipulated. Nobody's here to help you. Everybody's out to get you, and they're going to take everything you have in the name of the common good.
Howdy! Got a Firefox Pro and Eric Kent in the chat, which means two people that don't need to buy the comic book because they already are working on it, and I'm going to be sending them copies of it. So, hey! I started a stream earlier, and all I did was sit there and rant about being mad that I got hurt at work. And still kind of mad about it, but I deleted that stream. I went and told them my neck was hurting, my shoulder was hurting, my back, and my knee. The only thing they looked at was my knee. And today, it don't even hurt that bad. But my arm, my shoulder, my neck, like my neck is killing me. My shoulder hurts real bad, and my hand is numb. So, kind of mad about that. Oh well. I'm working on the website, the Gravestone Press, so I can drop a thing in here, so maybe people will go and look at the website and be like, hey. It's making me mad though. Got a Roshi Paradox in here. What's up, buddy? Sorry. So I just updated the Gravestone Press page. Let's see. Preview. Publish. Just a moment. Just a moment. I was going to order groceries a few minutes ago to go pick up. And I noticed that I left my phone in there to charge. Went back in there and it hadn't charged at all. It was dead. It was on the charger too, so I don't know what's going on there. Okay, let's say, where's the website? So gravestonepress.com, you come here and it's got this big thing. Contact us, about us, blah, blah, blah. But you scroll down, right here you go. And it doesn't do anything apparently. Oh, there it goes. Plays a video. But where's the link? I guess I have to fix that now. Stream. Blah, blah, blah. Poopy, poop, poop. Pooping is cool when you like to poop. Sometimes you don't, but you still like to poop. Look here at me, I'm gonna poop. Poopity poop, 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 poop. Yeah, it plays a video, that's all it does. So I'm gonna install one of these here widgets. What I'll do is I'll move this over here, and then I'll do this. But see if this works. Oh, there we go. I don't know if that does anything. Oh yeah, that does things. Oh, it's kind of close together to me. Let's see if this does anything. Yeah, good enough. Let's see, publish. Hey, there's Sam. What's up, Sam? Sitting here working on this thing, working on my Kickstarter for which it's already up, but I'm working on the website. I was going to tell you guys if any of you that are outside of America and wanted PsychoTron, it's international on Kickstarter. If you want me to do an international order on Indiegogo, just let me know and I'll set one up for you. Stuff like that's easier to set up. I don't know. I don't know if I just wasn't paying attention or what. It just seemed easier to set up on Kickstarter. Thing says publishing's taking it forever, so we'll see if it fixes the website here in a second. Oh. Let's need to go take a bunch of pills. Oh man, I am so stinking sore. It still says publishing. Publish the dang site. Stop being a turd. What the crap? Come on. It's not doing anything. What a pain in the butt. So on the Kickstarter, I have to go back because I was looking at adding things. I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt like bad. But like the dude was trying to take his roommate, and I was trying. I'm not gonna let him hurt his roommate. He's already done that before, and so I just tried to get between them. Actually, I moved in front of him to try to redirect the dude, so the roommate can like get away. The roommate didn't even know he was coming after him. I kind of get between them to try to calm the guy down, and the roommate he goes on in there and brushing his teeth. Dude just grabs me, grabs my shirt, and like starts coming at the other hand. He likes to like pinch and just pinch the crap out of you. The only thing we're like really allowed to do is like you do this and break their grip. Well, I went to do that and he just ripped my shirt. Like I broke this grip, but he just ripped it. Then he comes at me again and grabs me and like pinches. Like I have a scratch like that. I got a bruise around it where he grabbed me. And I'm trying to break his grip. You know, I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to defend myself. I'm trying to break his grip, and I don't know. It's just a mess. When it's all said and done, I've twisted my ankle, and not my ankle, but my knee. My knee hurts. My arm, my shoulder's super sore. The dude was like grabbing my arms and doing all this stuff. He just kept trying to grab me and pinch me, and I'm trying to get his hands off of me. So my shoulder's really sore. My hand, and I got like a burning, pinching sensation right here when I lift my arm like that. It's a bunch of nonsense. The dude was supposed to be in jail. He attacked his roommate the other day and went to jail. They let him go because they don't want to have to give him meds and stuff, so they just release him. And I'm tired of dealing with it. And here I am. I got hurt, and I mean, I could have just toughed it out. It wasn't that bad, but I'm not. No, I'm not going to not turn this in because sure, as soon as I do, I get up Monday morning and can't walk or can't move my arm, and then at work they'll be like, "Oh, why didn't you turn that in?" Well, I did. Like turning my arm like that. It hurts. No, I don't come back tonight, but I'm supposed to work all week. That was a 16-hour shift I was on, actually. It was made it all through the night and all through the morning. It was the last 15 minutes of the shift when dude flipped out. And he got mad because he dropped some dirty clothes on the floor, and his roommate said, "Hey," he dropped some dirty clothes. I said, "Hey, dude, you dropped some dirty clothes. You need to go pick those up." Just flips out. It gets old. I don't get paid enough to get beat on and yelled at and treated like garbage. And anytime I try to contact the people I work for, I just get this. It just rubs me the wrong way. The replies and stuff I get just makes me mad. I had to drive an hour away to the emergency room because we don't even have one. Okay, now let's see if that did anything to the site. Rush Paradox says you need to get you a nice relaxing job working on an oil rig or something. Yeah, there you go. We got Joe Owen here. What's up, Joe? Sorry about that. Let's pull up his display here and see how the website's looking. Oh, there it is. It's got both. See, you can watch the video. It plays the video. Or you can click up here. It's got the little ticker. It tells, we're 67% funded. You click that, go straight to the Kickstarter. So, and then if you want to go read Lone Wolf 1, you can read the black and white copy for free. You just click here, and it goes, boop, opens it right up. Yeah. Joe says I backed on both platforms. Dude, I appreciate that. I hope you got that Iron Maiden cover, dude. That Iron Maiden cover is awesome. And of course, here's the PsychoTron coming soon. That's the Indiegogo sign-up page. Just got this little thing here and this little thing here. I actually worked on some of the songs this morning. Might give you guys a little preview here. Let me turn it back to this. Let's see. I don't know, you might think they're terrible, and you might be like, I'm not back in this garbage. Let's see. These are, you gotta remember here, these are rough mixes. They're not the final mixes. This is the one I did this morning. Like I said, Jens might hate it. I don't know. I'll play it for you real quick. It's called Made of Metal. And I was going for like a 80s kind of metal. Like not 80s like hair metal. 80s like, Priest and Anthrax and stuff like that. So, here we go. Yeah, so there's a little sneak peek of that one. That's Eric says nothing wrong with some hair metal. I just don't do hair metal. I don't. I'd feel kind of lost, doing it. It's not really my thing. Joe agrees with Eric. And then I've got one here. It's Jackal's Rise. This is every piece of music describes a different character or a different group. Like the Made of Metal part there is about Megatech's soldiers they're wheeling out. Like in the book, I'm not going to give away which soldiers they are because it's kind of a little thing there. But that's what the whole song's about. Heroes Paradox says this PsychoTron, one of the Silverhawks, partly metal, partly real. If you see the origin of that, it's kind of messed up. I guess he would kind of be like a Silverhawk, really. It's like a real person they turned into like this humanoid machine. It's kind of crazy. But on the Jackal's Rise, the Jackals are a group of they're just like a street gang that just runs around just being like, oh, we're the Jackals. And they fight and do a lot of crazy, stupid stuff. So I'll play you their little section of their theme song real quick.
To destroy, killing all who oppose us. You cannot avoid the feeling of terror. Hope has gone dread. Jackals upon you. Now you're dead. Jackals arise, destroy everything. Jackals arise. Jackals arise.
Yeah, that one needs a little bit of mixing. The vocals are really loud. That one I've been listening to a lot of Guar lately, and this morning I was like, they have different characters that do different songs. They have the main guy, and they have all these other people, and I was like, this is a different character. Why am I trying to sing all these in the same voice? So I thought this one is going to be this type of character. Sam in the chat says he backed the book. Dude, I really appreciate that, man. You're one of my long time comic book friends on the internet, and I kind of say we don't talk as much as we used to anymore. But like, I don't know what it was like COVID pretty much. When COVID hit, the whole world just kind of, the people who actually worked just went into like working twice as much. No, and it's never really stopped for me. It's just ridiculous. Rush Paradox says the vocals sound good to me, but I usually have trouble hearing vocals on most songs in general. Jello just kind of reminds me of the music from Jackal. That's funny. Eric says I've seen Guar live a couple times. Dude, I'm so jealous. Like, I listened to Guar a little bit back in the day, but I never really paid much attention to him. I was like, yeah, they're guys in costumes. And then a while back, it was just like I saw that movie that they did, the documentary. This is Guar. It came out on Shudder. I watched that, and it was just seeing the whole story, the people behind the band, the people on the stage, and all the stuff that they done. It was insane. It gave me a whole new appreciation for them. Eric says, seen Jackal. Yeah, Jackal's like, in the South, Jackal's been around. They play Tennessee a lot. Like I think they played the State Fair or something a few years ago. They go for the chainsaw song. But so far I've got 6 songs. One of them is from the Thrasher soundtrack, but it was one I did and I added to it. I'm just gonna throw it in as a bonus on this one. So, Joe says I haven't seen Jackal in person. I've seen Guar several times. That's awesome. Eric's first time I saw Guar was in the eye tour, and that's awesome, man. So you saw him when Dave Brocky was still alive. The new stuff is not bad. It's not bad at all, but it's not the same. I like it, but in a different way that I like the original stuff. Like the original stuff was more punk, and I think that's why I liked it so much, because they were a punk band, and they slowly became metal. But just like one of my favorite songs they ever did was Saddam a Go Go. I've been walking around the house going, Saddam a Go Go. Sam says it's crazy busy these past few years. So much on the mind. Glad some things do not change. Yeah, man. Things kind of change. Before all this crazy crap happened, I streamed almost every day and was really into making comics and doing stuff. And then the dark times, and it's just like, man, things kind of fell apart. Dude, punk rock is like where I started at. I've got lots of punk stuff. But here in the last few years, I've kind of reverted back to thrash metal, because thrash metal has the speed of punk rock, but it's not like total like sellout music. Most bands that were punk rock they went from being like think for yourself and stuff, and now it's like big government rules, give us free money, and it's a bunch of fashion garbage. So, but yeah, I do some punk rock. I've been known to punk rock some. The Ramones are one of my favorite bands of all time. Love Ramones. It just, I don't know. Like I said, there's something about thrash metal that's kind of pulled me back. And I like thrash metal. I like 80s Judas Priest. I like Motorhead, which Motorhead kind of bridges the gap between punk and metal. I like the Misfits. Actually, I have a Misfits Black Flag tattoo on my arm. So if you're like, do you do punk? It's like, oh. And then I've got like a Henry Rollins tattoo on my arm. So Eric says Ramones are one of my faves. Yeah, I love the Ramones. Oh man, I used to have this band that I did. It was just me and a couple other people. We recorded some stuff because I wanted to be Screeching Weasel. Because I love Screeching. Oh no. Put in the wrong thing. Let's see if I can find it. I don't know if it even still exists. I don't know if I even have a copy of it, to be honest. Sam said you had a great show with Drawn and Quartered. Warmed my heart. I say, dude, that was such a blast. Those people were so cool. And it was just like, they made me feel comfortable and welcome, because a lot of times I get on a show and I don't talk, but, I felt free to jump in and make jokes, had a really good time, and they absolutely did some killer PsychoTron artwork. I was blown away by how awesome that stuff was. Let's see, MP3s. Oh man. trying to find if that music ever even existed online. To tell you the truth. I don't think it did. Eric Hawkins is here. He says, we're glad to have you. We have fun on the show, and there are some amazing artists on there. Yeah, I mean, you guys, it was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. And Eric, if you finish that Falling Down piece, I want to use it. I've been kind of weary of showing off some stuff because I kind of want to use. I was thinking about maybe seeing if we could use the one you did with the American flag. Maybe use it for issue 2 cover. But I don't know. At the same time, I want to put all this stuff in the deluxe books, so people be like, "Oh, look at these awesome these awesome arts." But I mean, I really, there was some killer stuff on there. I need to reach out to some of them, see if they will let me reprint it. I'd pay them, but I have no money. And I'm not trying to be a poop head, but we're not making a whole lot of money. Seems like we're really struggling with this one. Struggling way more than I ever struggled with Lone Wolf. Seems like I don't mean this bad, but I feel like this is so much more fun and going to be so much over the top and so much more something people can get into than Lone Wolf. This is just like Lone Wolf was something I could get really deep into, but I don't know it. I don't know if anybody else really. It's so hard keeping an artist on that one. And like with PsychoTron, Eric just knocked it out. Already started on issue 2. Got awesome stuff for issue 2. So it's like I'm just gonna roll with it. And it's kind of disappointing that people I don't know if they just don't like it, or if they're just not looking at it, or what it is. I think the art is good. I think I think the pages that you see are fun. The lettering looks good. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I like the colors. Like if I was scrolling through Kickstarter or Indiegogo, which honestly, when I got into indie comics and went looking, I wasn't looking for certain people, or I wasn't backing YouTubers. Seems like there's a lot of that. It's people are buying products from their favorite YouTube channels. I would scroll through and buy books just because they look cool. And this would be that's one thing about it. When Eric first was showing me artwork, I was like, I would buy this book in a heartbeat. This is what I want in a book. I guess just not very many other people want this kind of thing in a book. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe it's been a while. Maybe they're just afraid to back, somebody that they don't remember. I don't know. But we'll just have to find out. I appreciate everybody back. So, like I said, we got the Indiegogo done. We will get this one funded. And I have a feeling, because one thing that stinks about this is I have to order a minimum of 25 of every book. That's just the way it is. So, I'm afraid I'm going to have to sit on some books. Of course, like Firefox Pro, I'll send him a stack of his cover, and I'll send Eric a stack of his. And, they can sign them and sell them, whatever. Maybe that'll help them out a little bit. So, Firefox Pro says Gary's shipment is not doing as well as previous campaigns. Eric says crowdfunding is a little slow. Yeah, I noticed Gary's shipment wasn't. And then I go over and I look, like I was looking through Indiegogo, and anything that has CG attached to it's just like making ridiculous amounts of money. And I don't mean this to be mean. Try not to be mean. but everything I see is so derivative of something else. It's like a Chinese copy. It's like there's one guy doing a book, and it's straight up Transformers. I mean, it's got like an airplane transformer on the front that's the same colors as like the Constructicons. Then there's somebody doing a book that's Witchblade. I swear it's straight up Witchblade, except instead of the witch things all over the naked woman, it's like diamonds or something. Like she goes psh, and has diamond claws. It's just, like I said, I didn't even go through and look and see who was doing these books, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but it's like they're not doing anything remotely original. It's just straight up rip-offs of something else, and they're making money. So maybe that's what I ought to do. You know, adolescent ninja salamanders. Yeah. Yeah, Roche Paradox says it's like the knockoff dollar store G.I. Joes. Yeah, Fox, you saw that one. Is that not like just a straight up? Yeah, it's the most derivative thing I've ever seen. But then somebody posted, like I'm was talking to some of my buddies, and he was posting some stuff, and the Transformer one's the one that blew my mind. I mean, it was straight up Transformers. I don't know the name of it either, but it's like, dang. I mean, how can you do that? Yeah, I saw that too. You think that dude wouldn't want to draw something that's blatantly derivative of somebody he's friends with, or does he not like Silvestri? Because that's a straight up that's a straight up rip off of Silvestri's Witchblade. Or yeah, is it Witchblade? I don't know. I never got into I never was in the Naked Lady comics. That's probably why I'm not making no money either. I'm funded on Kickstarter. Well, blessings is little hearts. God blessings. Now I'm gonna have to. Somebody bought the Brad Ashworth cover artwork. That's what threw us over the top. Well, I really appreciate that. It's so cool. Well, you know, I've already talked to Eric and Fox about it. Eric actually brought it up first, you know, because, man, Eric's been pushing the crap out of this. And so has Fox. But I know Eric has, because he get on Facebook, and he's got posts all the time on Facebook. And Fox Pro sharing it on Twitter. I've been sharing it on Twitter. And, but like we talked about it, and we're just going to push. And if this one doesn't do good, I mean, as good as we want, which, I mean, they're both funded. So there is that. But we're going to go ahead and do the second one, and we're going to push it. Maybe it's just going to take another book. Maybe people need to see, hey, these guys are, you know, the best around. You know, I don't know. But really, I thought that I honestly thought we was going to blow the doors off. Especially since it'd been like a year. You know, I'd steadily promoting it. We had a good sign up, you know. I don't know, it's just weird. Eric Hawkins said I did that Spider-Man 1 homage with the last issue, and people are still messaging me to purchase it. There's a Facebook group that collects all homages to that cover. Well, maybe we're about to do a Spider-Man homage here. Yeah, but Eric did the Iron Maiden one, which just totally... Maybe I need to reach out to Metalheads or something. Let me pull that up on here. Let's see, where is it? What I don't like is when I open my two screens up to stream. Puts everything in a different place on this top one. The best around. Ba do 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 do. Let's see. Here we go. Seriously, guys. This right here is like the best thing ever. It looks so stinking cool. And like I tried the logo, like the Iron Maiden logo on the original uh, thing. It's black behind it with yellow, and I tried that. I didn't like it, so I just did the regular logo, but still did the yellow border around it like they did on the thing. And I thought it'd come out good because you have a lot of those same kind of tones and colors in here. And instead of putting the Greystone Press thing over here on the cover, I did it like it would have been like on a record. Like if you turn the record around, that's where it has the record label. It's on the back and the stuff there. And usually there'd be a track list in here. And so I did it like this. But one cool thing is all the random little stuff like you get to look in, and there's Garrett Towers, Megatex back here, and there was Schultz's Foxhole back here. Just lots of different little things that you can see. It's really cool. We got Skinny in here. What's up, Skinny? We got funded on Kickstarter thanks to our awesome viewers. It's probably thanks to Joe, I believe. But so we got a little bit of stuff to play with here. I'm gonna start rolling stuff out. Well, finishing up. I got the regular book formatted. I need to do an interior ad for the standard book, and then like a back cover, which I'm not sure what I'm gonna do there. Then on the deluxe books, you're gonna have the wraparound covers, no ads, all artwork, all backup story. So yeah, it's gonna be really cool. Man, I'm missing Dave today. He must be working this morning. He'll be sad he missed it. Skinny just woke up. Skinny's been boating. He's a boater now. That little boat you got is awesome, Skinny. I need to get me one and take it to the lake. Which we've got like a mega old boat. It's like a late 70s, early 80s boat. It needs to be redone real bad, but my brother took it to the lake and was pulling the tube with it earlier this year. But yeah, this homage cover right here is the best thing ever. I really need to just get a couple of really good mixes on some songs. I'm so particular. Like, when I was talking to the artist the other night, I knew exactly how they felt. They was like, never, an artist never finishes a piece. An artist just eventually abandons it. And I was like, that is what I do with my music. I work on my music until I'm finally, it's like, that's good enough. And I just abandon it and don't work on it again. And so I need to really just buckle down and get a couple mixes done. The main PsychoTron theme, which is 4 minutes long, I can't believe it's that long. I've almost got it where I want it. I've got Make a McCheese is going to do a voice, one of the voices for the voiceover on that, and then Video James is going to do another voice in it. Then that one will be completely done. Made of Metal's done, other than a good mix. Jackal's Rise is done, other than a good mix. Let's see. Metal Nightmare is done. I've got a new one that I need to finish up. Kildroid, it's done, other than a good mix. So I got a new one I got to work on. So that'd be number 6. And if I have time, I might do a 7th. just because. Skinny says it's on sale for Amazon for only $110. It's an Intex Excursion 4. I might go check that out, man. Hiroshi Paddock says, I've got a couple of ancient boat motors in my garage, but no boat. You should build a boat. Get one of those boats like Skinny's. I believe it's an inflatable boat, but like, you probably couldn't, if you had a trolling motor, you could mount a trolling motor to it. But like, he was talking about people taking plywood and putting it in the bottom to stiffen it up, and then like, he had a picture of people put chairs and stuff on it. It was killer. Eric Hawkins said, just got me a Firefox Pro cover. That's awesome, man. Joe's got a boat but no motor. Sounds like you guys need to meet up, build a boat. You guys build a boat, and I can sing a song about it. Building a boat, building a big old boat. Gonna build a boat, 'cause I'm building a boat. Building a boat, building a boat. Take it to the lake, I sure hope it floats. Eric says, I don't have anywhere close to use a boat yet. Skinny said he's seen people put outboard motor on, so who knows, you might be lucky. What was I going to do before I started singing? Oh yeah, it's going to open the web page back up and look at it. Awesome. Nah, man, you're not as fat. I bet you're not as fat as me, and I can not sink a boat. I'll just tell you right now, I'm the fattest I've ever been in my life. And it all comes from this stupid job and wrecking my truck and breaking my back, which I've lost some, so I guess I'm not the fattest I've been, but I'm pretty dang fat. But I'm mean, though. I'm real mean. He says it's got 1,100 pound capacity. Me and you both could get in that boat. And I'm a fatty. I'm fat, but I'm mean. I'm real mean. Firefox Pro says he weighs 1 pound over the limit, so he's too fat. You're so fat. I'm actually, like, a while back, I was like on a diet, and all I was eating was I took white rice. I got a rice cooker. And what you do is that you cook the rice, you put it in the refrigerator and let it sit overnight, and it takes all the starch out of it. And so then it's just rice. All the sugar, starchy stuff, it's something about it. When you cook it and put it in the refrigerator, it deactivates it. So I was taking a pork roast, and I would roast that and cook it, and I would take I was meal prepping pretty much, putting white rice and pork, and putting a little bit of tiger sauce or something like that in it, and shake it up real good. Put it in the refrigerator. I'd have 3 or 4 bowls of that, and I was just eating that, and I lost weight, and it was good. It was good stuff. You could almost take, like, the tiger sauce and stuff had, that stuff, unless it's pure hot sauce or like vinegar, it's got sugar added to it. But you could almost take apple cider vinegar and pour it and just shake it. It'd probably knock you down. But I was losing weight doing that, and then something happened, and I just stopped meal prepping altogether. Let's see. Oh, we got Lorenzo in here. Fox Pro says I weighed the same I did in high school. Dude, I weigh, let's see, 150 pounds more than I did in high school. And let's say let's say I weighed 250 pounds in high school. So I'm like stupid fat. Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. I saw a picture from 3 or 4 years ago, and I probably weighed 270 pounds. I was chunky, but I'm a big dude. Like, I'm big, like tall. I'm 6'1". And I've always been big, but like, now I've got a huge gut. It's disappointing. Eric says, excuse me, but we call rice cookers Chinese. No, I've got an actual rice cooker. That's what it is. Skinny says I'm 150 now, but it was 120 in high school. I was like 230 in high school. Like, the most I weighed in high school at one point was like 250, but most of the time I was like 230. I go up and down a lot. But like the last few years, this job, and like after I wrecked my truck, and you add Corona and wrecking my truck together, and I've gained a lot of weight in the last. And it's like you don't even notice. It's like, oh, my shirt's getting small, huge gut, fat. I wish. Well, I'm gonna have to change my name to Fatty then, Skinny. Like I said, I might be fat, but I'm still super mean. I can be real mean. I scare people. I'm intimidating most of the time. Five Fox Pro says I haven't been 150 pounds since I was 12. I don't know the last time I was 150 pounds. Long time ago. I appreciate you guys backing the book and getting it to go up. So now it and the Indiegogo are funded. So I'm really, really happy about that. Hey, the only reason I got beat up is because I'm not allowed to fight back. And trust me, the clients know that you're not allowed to. They might be mentally handicapped, but they know a lot more than what they let on. Like, they know that I'm not allowed to fight them and everything else. Because if they didn't, they'd be scared. Milo, you just gonna come in my house and sleep all day? Huh? Mingus do. I still kind of got a headache, guys. My knee is sore. My shoulder's sore. Haven't been this sore since I got in that wreck that time. I think that's part of the reason why I'm so sore. Ever since then, man, my back's been screwed up. It seems like I'm always like stiff and sore, but it's like a little worse today. Eric says he's not sure he's been 150 pounds since middle school. Skinny said he had to separate his bunnies because it almost sounds like, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't allowed to talk about stuff like that. But yeah. So now, one thing you can do, if you can't remember the PsychoTron thing, you can just share the website. It's got the links to it on there. It's 136% funded now. See, just go to GreystonePress.com, read Lone Wolf, and watch videos. I'm actually going to share that out on the Twitters. see. We'll go to the top. Let's see. Go read Lone Wolf 1 for free. Then check out PsychoTron. And then we'll put the link. GravestonePress.com. They're brothers. Ew, that's gross. That's gross. Hey, how come the little thing didn't pop up when I done it there? Oh, there it is. Gravestone Press, comics to die for. That's not even the new logo. I need to put the new logo up there. Is the new logo on the website? Nope, we'll have to do that too. We'll have to get to it. We'll have to hop to it. Hop to it. Oh, it tells up here at the top who's backers. I'm gonna send out a update that has a picture of my butt. I don't know why I do that. That's a bad idea. I won't do that. Sam's a busy man, Lorenzo. I know it's kind of rare to see him around here these days, too. I'm glad to see him, though. It's good to know he's still out there. Hey, I got something real cool the other day. Let me go get it to show you guys. Oh! Oh! What you doing, Lolo? Lolo. He's a Lolo boy. He's a little Lolo boy. What are you doing, Lolo? I'm back. Man, you about killed me. My hair's getting too long, fellers. And it's gray. If you can see it in this light, there's lots of gray in that hair. Put my head follicles back on. I ordered this the other day. This was like the only modern comic book I even thought about reading. And I bought it, and it got here a few days ago. The Last Ronin by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. I can't wait to get into it and read it. It looks so stinking good. I love Ninja Turtles anyways. Ninja Turtles are like one of my favorites. And this actually wasn't that bad. I think I paid $20 for this hardcover. And like, it's pretty dang thick. It's a really nice cover too. I like it. Really excited to get into that and read it. Joe Lose's The Last Ronin was awesome. That's what I heard, man. Everybody's talking about it. I mean, like, even if it wasn't that great, it's Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird, and they don't work together ever anymore. So I was like, oh, I gotta get that. Lorenzo says, I'm glad you're streaming more. Yeah, I am too. I like streaming a little bit more. I get to talk about stuff, and I honestly don't really talk to anybody. It's like I go to work, I come home, I'm exhausted. I talk to my mom. I'll go get Axel, which, you know, mom just lives up there. I'll stop at her house and talk to her and get Axel and come home, and that's like the only people I talk to. And when I stream on here, I talk at you guys. Wanderer says I bought it too. Fantastic book, awesome. I'm glad to hear that it's fantastic. I can't wait to read it. I actually was going to do that this morning, and I got busy working on PsychoTron music. So, I'm just going to talk about this guitar for a second. We're talking about PsychoTron music. I bought this guitar just to do some stuff on PsychoTron. It's a Schecter. This is like a, what is it? Whatever it is, it's a high-end model. It's like, I can't remember what it is. The C1 Elite or whatever. But this one has a Floyd Rose and has Fishman pickups, and you know, it's a neck through. This is like a $1,500 guitar, and it's got stainless steel frets and ebony fretboard, like all high end stuff. Well, I thought after I recorded a few things, I was like, man, I really wish I hadn't got the Floyd Rose. I'm not much of a lead player, and I'm really not that great with the Floyd Rose. So I was like, I think I'll try to sell this and buy the fixed bridge version or swap it or whatever. I priced it for $1,000. It's $15.99 is what I paid for it. Nobody would even touch it. I was like, okay, that stinks. I put such a huge markdown on it, but I'm glad I didn't get rid of it because I've been playing the crap out of it, and it's a phenomenal guitar. I just need to get better at playing solos. Let's see. Eric Kent says, well, I messed up and bought Transformers. Last bought standing, worst Transformers comic ever. Yeah, the last few years seem like Transformers are really bad. The IG, what is it? IDW. Their run was pretty good there for a while. I read a ton of their stuff and loved them. Then that's all of a sudden they just got really bad. Wander says, guess what else I just bought? PsychoTron. Awesome, dude. Man, we appreciate that, dude. We appreciate that so much. That is so rad. We're almost at $700 now. That is so cool. Wander says, shredding is nice, but when I hit the gym, I like some gent. I'm not a modern metal guy. I don't care to listen to it some, but as far as like playing it, I just can't do it. I'm not I don't know. I just can't do it. I guess it's the punk rock coming out in me. The closest I've got to like anything genty is I did this one song. I made up a band. I do this a lot. I make up. I actually my interface Firefox. I don't use an actual amp anymore. I've got a Line 6 Helix, so it models different amp sounds and stuff. And I actually can. I've got different fuzzes I can play with. I could probably play Spirit in the Sky. So I did this. I make up bands sometimes and make little things. I made up this band called Doom Killer and did the One True Caesar. See, there's Scary Gary that pops up in my intro. This is just a one song thing. Somebody actually bought it. It's like if you like Doom Killer, you may like all this metal stuff because it's so metal. I'll let you guys hear it. It's the closest I've got to gent, and it's not very genty. Makes me want to. It tells me I have to buy it. Let me log out of my account up here. Yeah, that's the Garrett right there. Let's see. wanting me to. I don't know how to log into this thing. I should make a surf rock song about PsychoTron. I don't know what other. Which one is this one? This is You Were a Weapon. This here is like the first. Lorenzo, I'm just going to probably have to eat it. Is what's happening. We kind of expected. I expected grander things to come about. So we're just going to have to eat it a little bit, which will be fine because I've printed like my first crowdfunder on Lone Wolf. I printed like 1,000 copies of the book. I still have like a couple boxes, but I made my money back later running second chance campaigns and stuff. So we'll probably have to eat a little bit of it for a little while, but that'll be all right. Let's see. Yeah, a few years ago, this was my first music. Let's see. Let's go to more releases. I'd like to see the first. In November 2014. I want you guys to hear the Genty thing, but it won't. I'd been in bands for years and stuff, and it just kind of burned out on it. And I bought my own stuff and recorded this in my garage. Yeah. So, yeah, I did that back in 2014. I've remixed that and stuff several times. And there's even some I did up to 2020 on here. This is kind of where I do my emo-ish punk rock stuff and throw it in here. Okay, whatever, blah, blah. So, let's see. Can I still log into the Diesel and Dust? I don't have any followers. Like, this was the band I was in. Let's see, what year was this released? 2009. Here's actually one from 2007. Me and this dude I used to be friends with, this was our band. Before that, we were in a band called The Sense. Let's see. The Sense 2.bandcamp.com. Let's see, like the oldest thing here, demos. I don't think they've got the right years and stuff on here. No, they just put 2015 when all this was uploaded. This had been like 2004, 2005 when most of this stuff was recorded. And then we did this little EP here, 4 songs. What's funny is I'm not friends with any of these people anymore. like Greg Barker, I would say that we're still friends. He recorded it. Recorded in 2004. See, does he say? No. Then we did this album here, and we were almost picked up by a label, and the whole band fell apart. I'll let you hear just a little section of this. Words tell a story no picture ever could. Yeah, that was fun times. I wanted you guys to hear the Genty stuff, but apparently they ain't gonna let me do that. Play the Doom Killer. Don't make me buy my own music because I don't remember how to log in. What a turd. Come on, play it. Oh, there we go. It actually started playing it when I clicked on this page. I'll let you guys hear it. Yeah, metal. That was some of the best playing at that time. During that part of time as well was when I recorded the music for Common America. I had this 7-string. It was a Legator, however you say it, that I stumbled into. Full custom USA. It was a special model built for NAMM, for the NAMM show, and dude needed money bad, so I gave him $200 for it. It was a $2,000 guitar. It was a 7-string. Dude, I could just absolutely shred on that thing. Got the best playing I've ever done in my life. And it tempted me too bad to flip a $200 purchase. I flipped it into a $1,500. You know, that was a $1,300 profit. So, yeah, I did that. That was dumb. And I've not ever had a guitar that nice. I mean, that guitar was nice. But that brand kind of had a bad name because all their import guitars were garbage. And most people bought the imports because they were cheaper. It was insane. It was a headless guitar too. It was absolutely insane. Yeah. Well, guys, I'm gonna jump off here. I guess I'm gonna put an order in for groceries. See if I can still go pick some up today. I messed around too long now, and I ordered them, and I won't be able to pick them up till late. But I appreciate y'all hanging out, and I really appreciate you guys backing the book. We're going, you guys. I really hope that you like the book. Eric's done such a great job Firefox Pro's done such a great job. They took something completely ridiculous and silly that I dreamed up in my dreams and brought it to life and made it better than I ever could have thought it was going to be. And if you guys stick with us, man, we're going to deliver some fantastic fun. It's going to be really great. Firefox Pro says your ability is impressive. I was just listening to A Death Among the Stars. It was so good that I kept expecting the next 90s alternative song to come on. Yeah, I'm decent. I'm decent. But you guys have a good one. And I appreciate you, I really do. Hope you have a good day. Vaya con Dios, my friends.